So, Kuntlahana, um, Sanuga, PhD classes, Hayden.
Login. So far, the first homework's due today, and so I'm not late yet.
I like the way you threw in yet. Oh, Dangesti Quagidam. I'm proud of you. I want to, yeah, you're getting your PhD. That is super cool. But your forecast came true when you said, okay, I know you want to get your bachelor's, but you might not ever get it. You might just end up being too busy. And that's where I am right now. I have like 5 jobs, so I'm busy. But I still want to do it. But I'll have to see if I could um, do it this spring. I don't know. We will see. So, what classes do you have?
Community-based research methods, indigenous epistemologies in Alaska, and indigenous food security and sovereignty.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm trying to pretend like I know what epistemologies are. I don't
Oh,
even know
it's
if I
just our
said it
ways
right.
of knowing.
Oh,
How do we know knowledge?
oh okay. uh, well, cool. That first one sounds like it would be like good preliminary research for grant. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have no
Mhm.
idea.
No, that's exactly what it can be used for.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Throw some of that knowledge my way. I might have to write myself some grants. Okay, well, it's 12:08. Time to share screen. And um, da-da-da. Okay, we have to find the Haida Nation anthem. I should send a story to you. I think I'll do it right now, Kuntlahana. Um, da-da-da.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, because you could read it to Clagas, and it's a boy who takes care of his grandfather. So this is just super short book. But and then the next one I will write as a daughter interacting with her mother. But oh great, my nose is starting to run. Haida Nation anthem. Okay. Tlaju Gia Usla, all rise for the Haida Nation anthem. Yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee, hey hi yo ho wee, ho wee, hey hi yo ho wee, ah we, we, yo, we, yo, we, hey, hi, yo, we, we, hey, hi, yo, we, 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 yo, we, yo, we, hey, hi, yo, we, we, hey, hi, yo, we, 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 how, let me sing the Haida Nation anthem. It's kind of funny. I have a little bit of asthma, so with Haida Nation anthem, I'll try and start off strong, and then I just slowly fizzle out and run out of air. um, okay. So many different things I want to cover today, but um, I don't know if this is going to be the title of the book yet or not. Chini Hagwa Dunkat Laga. So grandfather, did you sleep well last night? Now, to me, this is important. Kachkoon and Tlingit cultures, is it important to ask the elders if they slept well last night?
You know what? I haven't heard of that before, but it makes sense. I'll have to ask around and see. That's really cool.
Yeah, I know up north they do, and you could tell that it's part of their culture. And so when they see an elder, they ask them, "Did you sleep well last night?" Uh, you're showing concern for their well-being. You're showing them respect, and you're wishing them good health. It's like all in one question. There's so many layers to that, especially to indigenous cultures. Um, so I'm trying to keep this question going. Um, so Chini, Halgodang Katlaga, grandfather, did you sleep well last night? And so um, this is a grandfather who's raising his grandson, but the grandson is actually taking care of the grandfather, or they're taking care of each other. But so I have XJ here. Um, the grandson's hidden name is Hoots Juice, Little Brown Bear. And then we have C for Chinny, so we know who's speaking. And so Chinny responds to the question, Ja'ang, Hogwash, Aoyagan. Yes, indeed, I really slept hard last night. And Little Brown Bear says, ooh la, dunkum. That's really good to hear. And Little Brown Bear is always anxious to take care of his grandfather. So he follows up with Chinny, Hunkin, Dung Stashla. Let me say that over. I'm supposed to round my lips when I get to the W. Chinny, Hunkin, Dung Stashla. Do you want some coffee? And grandfather says, or Chinny says, Gitla, sounds good. And so Little Brown Bear goes to get the coffee and he comes back and says, ow, Hunk and I eat Jim. Ows and Hunk Ejin. Here's the coffee, here's some water too. Because he also wants to make sure that his grandfather is hydrated and has water to take his pills. Um, and so Ginny says, oh, a hooch juice. And now hooch juice, um, that's a proper name. It does mean little brown bear. Um, but it wouldn't be proper in a sentence. It wouldn't be grammatically correct. But for a name, it's fine. I just wanted to point that out. And so Ginny says, how hooch juice, Wyatt, Gyagan Hill, Scotland. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. So this G here is silent. So I have to do a do-over. Wyatt, Gyagan Hill, Skatana is Dasan. I will take my pills now. And Little Brown Bear says, hi, Chinny. Singayan Danao on Asket Hedon. Okay, grandfather, it's time for breakfast. And Little Brown Bear follows up with, Doc, Goose, are you hungry? And Chinny says, on hooch juice, de quidum. Yes, little brown bear, I'm hungry. And hooch juice says, gin wat luan lagen. Lung halang kasaan. No worries, I will cook right away. Hangwa kuntlohana.
Ja'ong.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I did the right translation because I added kasa'ang to Klang Halang. And Klang Halang is to cook. And when you add kasa'ang to it, it means you're going to do it in a few moments or something along that nature. So I wanted to make sure I was correct. Hawa Kuntlahana. And Chinny is so proud of his grandson for taking such good care of him, always being so thoughtful. So he pays a compliment and kind of teases his grandson and says, Di dakan islanga la hustlie u ijan. My grandson is the best. And Little Brown Bear knows that his grandpa means it, but that his grandpa's also teasing him. So he plays along and says, Slow Agent, it's me. And he's laughing while he's saying it. And and Chinny fires back with Yakishla, true dat, and he's laughing. And the little brown bear responds with dum dum dum. Nah, I am just teasing you. And Chinny says, Dan guga awiyagan, and he's laughing. And then they just both collapse into a laughing fit. All stung one, one. And yeah, they just go into a laughing fit, and that's it. Outron Gaslangai Hidden. This is the end of the story. But if you look at the story from a cultural perspective. There's a lot going on. Um, Helping one another, that's part of our culture. Respect to our elders, that's part of our culture. Um, uh, Showing concern for the elder, taking care of the elder, and then lastly, but not least important, is our humor, and you could just see that they get along so well and enjoy each other's company. So even though it's a short story, I think there's a lot to it, at least culturally. Um, any thoughts from the peanut gallery?
It's not too bad. No, I'm kidding. I really like it. And the points that you said that it hits culturally, like having the sense of humor and be able to tease, and then reciprocity, giving back, because our elders give so much to make sure that we're giving back to them. I mean, those points are huge. So yeah, Handi Gula, Aoyagan. I really liked it.
Oh, awesome. How Kuntlahana. Welcome, Huntlegu is. I will send this story to you today, Huntlegu is. Welcome.
Tingala.
Tingala. Just real quickly, this is a story about a little boy whose the name is Hoots Juice, meaning little brown bear. Hoots is brown bear, Juice is little. Kachku and the Tlingit have the same name for a brown bear. It's just spelled with O's instead of U's, right?
Oh, yeah, I was noticing that. It's so fun to see little things that are similar throughout sprinkled.
Yeah.
The story had so much heart. You could tell they felt like real characters. And also, I think the hardest I've ever laughed is with Haidas. You guys are so funny.
How Kachku.
Oh, goodness, geez.
Goodness cheese. Okay, so Hunt Lagu is this XJ stands for the character Hooch Juice, Little Brown Bear, and the C stands for Chinny, his grandfather. So the Chinny took in his grandson and he's raising him, but it's Little Brown Bear who's in return is taking care of his grandfather. And so I'll go through it real quickly since the ladies have already heard it.
Chaong.
Yeah, so Hooch Juice starts off with, and I'm thinking of naming the book what Hooch Juice is asking his grandfather. He's saying, Chinny, Hagwadun Laga, grandfather, did you sleep well last night? And I think that's the name, going to be the name of the book. And Chinny responds, Ja'am, Hogwash Aoyagan. Yes, indeed, I really slept hard last night. And little brown bear says, Ooh la, dunk you dungun. That's really good to hear. And Hooch Juice follows up with Chinny, Hunka Dungstafla, do you want some coffee? And Chinny says, Xaad Kil sounds good. So little brown bear goes into the kitchen, gets the coffee and water, and comes back and says, Ow, Punkanai Ejan, House and Hunt Ejan. Here's the coffee, here's some water too, because he also wants his grandfather to stay hydrated and have water to take his pills. Um, Ginny says, How hooch juice? Thank you, little brown bear. And Ginny follows up with saying, Why at Jagan Hill Skatanash Estasan? This NG is killing me. I have to remember that the G is silent. Let me see if I could do, and I did keep it silent, but I didn't have as good a flow as I would hope. So I'm going to try again. Waya Kyagan Hill Skatanash Istasam. Okay, there, I did it right. Um, you could tell when you do the NG blend right. Um, the tip of your tongue will touch the roof of your mouth and you'll feel a slight vibration. Um, and so little brown bear says hi. And by the way, this word here is not in the dictionary. It's okay, but I found it in Northern Haida Songbook, and it's in there many times, and they translate it as okay. So, and all the Haida in that book they got from the elders. So if it's good enough for the elders, it's certainly good enough for me. So I went with it. Hi, meaning okay. Hi, Chinny. Singayon Danao. Sorry, I should say um, really quickly after saying breakfast, which there's like 3 ways of saying breakfast. The one I'm using means mealtime early in the morning. So let me start over. Hi, Chini. Singayan Danao an Rasket Hidden. Okay, grandfather, it's time for breakfast. And little brown bear follows up with Doc Goose. Are you hungry? And Chini says, Who's juice? The Quidem. Yes, little brown bear, I'm hungry. And and you could tell that uh, little brown bear is carefree. He's not stressed. He's going with the flow and says, "Kin watch one logan, shlum halan kasaang." No worries, I will cook right away. And Ginny decides to compliment but tease his grandson at the same time. Um, so he says, Di dakan islanga la hustli u Ijan. My grandson is the best. And Hooch Juice knows that it's in our culture not to brag, but his father's injecting humor, so he wants to go along with it and says, Slow Ijan, and he's laughing. It's me. And Chinny fires back with Yak la true dat, and he's laughing. And because little brown bear knows it's not in our culture to boast, uh, he wants to make sure that grandpa knows that he's not boasting, he's just teasing. Ke dan HD Ishli Dangan. no, I'm just teasing you. And Ginny says, Dangulga Aoyagan, you're so funny. And then they just both um, tired of holding the laughter back and just collapse into a laughing fit. Hal Stunwan, uh, Gahwan. And that's it. Al Clan Gatlingai Hedan. This is the end of the story, which, by the way, is very traditional. So there's more cultural levels happening there. um, okay, Ryan, I'll send this now. I'm really busy, so I'm going to remember if I send it now, but if I wait for later, it may not happen.
How?
Mm. Okay, this afternoon I might write a little book on a daughter interacting with her mother. Um, so I hope to write that this afternoon and can share that at tonight's class. I want to I want us to practice Haida introductions, but maybe I shouldn't spring this on you guys last minute. Do you guys want to practice your introductions? No? Okay. Let's go to Q&A. Oh yeah, we'll practice some of these and then go around the room. Questions and answers, they lay a lot of groundwork. They lay the groundwork for mini immersions. They lay the groundwork for native theater or and books and so on. So we get a lot out of Q&A. So this question we're used to hearing, Gusu Adas Dangas Daya, what did you do yesterday? Gusu Adas Dangas Daya. So here is one example, Singayan Aslugan. I got up early in the morning, Xaad Kil Class to Eden. It was about 5 o'clock. Ogilgan, Il I notice a difference in spelling on pills. Let me take a look. Earlier when I said Pills, there was an extra A. There's 4 different Ks. I gotta make sure I'm in the right. Oh, I can't find it. Let me look in the English side of the dictionary under pills. Yeah, I do have an A missing. Thank goodness, because it's much easier to pronounce with that A in there. Um, He'll, it's got the na, anga, istagen. I took my pills, han ho, han ho, nilgen. I drank juice. Let's see what's in chat. Oh, hula dunk udangam huntlagu is. That's really good to hear. I agree. That is such an important book, and there should be a little CD of Haida in the back. So, one of our most precious books. There's so very few elders left living out of that book. Aunt Dolores Churchill and Gladys Vandal and yeah, very few left. So, but yeah, there's a wealth of information in that book. That's how I found out, because Uncle Miju's in there, and I want to share something with you, Huntlagoas. Okay, I'm very literal, so I had to write it down first. Now there's different ways to spell and pronounce your clan. Your cousin Dolly Garza spells it this way and pronounces it this way, Salance. So when you take your clan and you add Haida to it, then you can create a sentence like this. I am Salance Haida. So you're stating your Haida, you're stating your clan, but it's all in one sentence. So I think it's pretty cool.
That's great.
So I will send you this worksheet Q&A because it has this little gem for you at the end. Yeah, it's very, it's one of those little phrases, but there's a lot to it. It's not just that you're Haida and that you're Salance and that you're Salance Haida. but there's a lot of power in that statement. Okay, Nongin, I played a game. Um, that's how I usually start my mornings. Okay, let's go around the room. Antlegu is out of these 5 phrases, which one would you like to practice?
Let me see how do you, the top one. The
Okay.
top one.
Okay.
Gusu adaf dang istaya.
Hulagan. Perfect. Kuntlohana, which phrase would you like to practice?
Usu adashtang istaya.
Hulagan. Okay, so I wish this bar wasn't here. Let me see if I can move it. There we go. And then next, Daman non hayagan. You could also put this verb to know right up against the preceding verb. So there's 2 ways of doing it. Damanut non hayagan. I really know how to play, or I'm a master game player. Hunkin Hutkin, I sipped coffee. Daman Utnang Hayagan Hunkin Hutkin. Huntlaigu is, which of these 4 phrases would you like to say?
Daman uns non hayagen.
Hulagan. Kuntla Hana das wait now.
Anhosh Nilgen.
Hulagan. Okay. Singayan Danau Katagan. Per the rule, anything before has to be pronounced with this. For instance, I wouldn't say Singayan and then pause, unless I was teaching it really slow. Danau, and then pause, and then say, Gatagan, because we have lives to live. We can't wait around all day for me to say I ate my breakfast. So this has to be combined with this. So Singayan Danaus is all said in one go. Singayan Danaus Gatagan, I ate breakfast. Kwimawika iskin sabli atu, and I would like to acknowledge Kunslohana as she coined the word for toast. So sabli atu is roasted bread or toasted bread. And I can't stop at katu because we have, so let me do a do-over. Kwimawika iskin sabli atu Habda Johnkin. I'm not used to this verb. Habda Johnkin. Habda Johnkin. I wolfed down the cream of wheat and toast like there was no tomorrow. So Habda Johnkin really means to wolf or gobble something down voraciously. So that's why I said I wolfed it down like there was no tomorrow. And then here's that question again. Agua dun katlaga. Did you sleep well last night? Agua dun katlaga. And then there's an answer in the negative. Gum agua di katla ungum. I didn't sleep well last night. Gum agua di katla ungum. I didn't sleep well last night. Antlaigu is das waiting on.
Singayans, Danath, Singayans, Danath, Gatag,
Mhm.
I want to say too, I really appreciate hearing Kunt Kohana. Her it's good to have a male and a female voice, and also pronounces so well. I feel very privileged today. I mean, all the time I'm here, but I just want to express that. I appreciate that so much.
Yes, and there's a way to say that in Haida, and I got it to write this down as well. Because why say it in English when we could say it in
Exactly.
Haida? So if we want to say I concur, we say di ladang. I concur. I agree with you. Yeah, and Kuntlohana has her master's in Xaad Kil, and she's raising her son Klagas in the language, and she's working on her PhD, and we're all blessed to have her. Everyone loves her pronunciation and the sound of her voice and her humor. So yeah, always a joy to have Kuntlohana in class. So the Ladang, I concur wholeheartedly with that sentiment. Okay, I gotta stop moving the screen. Kuntlohana das waiting on.
So Hup de Jong Gun is missing a G. It should be a double G. Hup de Jong Gun.
Oh.
I just looked it up in the dictionary because that's what I thought, because it's in one of the storybooks I read, Plagas.
Oh, how okay. How Kuntlohana, let me say it over real quick. To redeem myself a little bit. And how for the correction, Kwimiwi guy, Iskin, Sabli, Kaitus, Habda, John Gin. Yeah, because the first G is gonna be silent anyways. Okay, but I got it spelled right. How Kuntlohana, Das waiting on.
Cream of wheat guy, Iskin Sablik to Hup de Jong on. Gun.
How Kuntlohana. Agua the Kanagan. I was sleepy last night. Ikwan awan the Kanagan. However, I'm still sleepy. I think it's my turn to spot a typo. Yes. Wait does not have a glottal stop in front of it. Wait, Hunkins Hutlang. Now I'm sipping coffee. Hucksta. Let's get going. And then here's the second answer. Hagwadi Lagen. I slept well last night. And I think we could fit in this last phrase. Well, it's not the last phrase, but this next phrase. I do, right? Ayat Singai Lagan. Today is a good day. Wadu. Today the weather is good. Wadu, this is our sign language, and Wadu means or, because it means both of those things. So Hagwa di Kangagan, Ikwan Awandi Kangagan, Wait Hankish Utlan Hakstar, Hagwa di Lagan, Ayat Singai Lagan. Antlagu is dat wait non.
Hagwa di Kangagan.
Hagwa di Kangagan.
Kanag.
Kuntla hana dat wait non.
Ikwan awan di kanagan.
Okay, so let's start these two. Wadlu. Sanugindan Hidasan. Oh, I came across two different spellings, so I'm trying to use both of them. I found Eden song, and then I found Hida song. Do you have any info on those, Kunslahana?
I knew.
Okay, how, yeah, these are not in the dictionary. So, so I'm going with both of them, because they're either both correct or one of them is correct. I will try to find out from Guyan, but he's very busy. So learned this from him about 3 years ago, but I don't know if I got confused and did two different spellings, because it obviously comes from the word Hayden, like when we say Sunudan Hayden, how are you doing? But when it changes to the future tense, it's different. And so I gotta write myself a note. Okay. So I should say this over with both of them. The first one, the tone mark is over the I. The second one, the tone mark is over the first A. Watlu Sanugindan Hidden Song. Wadu Wadlu Sanugindan Hidasan. So then what are your plans for today? Oh boy. Yeah, we don't have enough time to go into all that. I'll just pick this one here. Or these two. A sky's Netflix sky Kialang song and Sanjuda song. Afterwards, I will watch Netflix, and then I will rest. I will chill. Let's see if we could throw in a Kunstwa song as well. I will do that. So since I have to research, so then what are your plans for today? Let's skip that. And go into a Sky, Netflix Sky Kalang song, and Sanjida song, a Kunstwa song. Afterwards, I will watch Netflix. I will chill. I will do that. A Sky Netflix Sky Kialang song, and Sanjuda song, a Kunstwa song. Hunt Lagu is Das Waitnam. Pick one of those phrases.
Sky, Netflix Sky, Kwa Long Song,
Kiao Long song.
Yao Long Song.
Hulagan. Kuntlo Hana Das Waitnam.
Schwa song.
Hulagan. Okay, we should pick a song to sing. I think I want to sing this song. And we should stand for this song. Klaju Gyausla. I'll rise for the Johnny Bennett song, aka Putting Food into the Fire song.
Yeah.
It's the most sacred song that we have.
Oh yeah.
Lian di Tigers Flu Tanu Dalankatu Who King on Was Flu How Su Digwanskan Dasanan Ujwas Wansa Dasanan and Killa Kliandi Tigers Clue Sanu Dalakatu Who King on Was Clue How Flausu Digwanskan Dasanan Ujwas Kwanzaa Dasanan and Killa Kliandi Tigers Clue Sanu Dalakatu Who King on Was Clue How Flausu Digwanskan Dasanan Ujwas Kwanzaa Dasanan and Killa How and so the hand gesture at the end of the song and Killa, you're showing your respect to Kunisi, an ancestor or a loved one who's come back to speak to you through the sacred fire. Okay. How
Howard, Jesus. Thank you so much.
is how Kunchlohana is Kinslagas. Maybe I'll see some of you tonight in class. The Manlagas can go take good care, you guys. Goodness.
Bye.
How Tlagas. How Katakun. How Lindsay.